Okay, one of my latest HAMFEST gems. Picked it up out of a trailer full of various ham junk, for want of a better term. I have no idea what I'm into. It does have a 3-prong plug. That's a good sign. Whoever built it wasn't much for labeling things, as you could see. But we're going to open it up. I won't bore you with that, but once I get it apart, I'll show you what's inside. It appears to be relatively sophisticated controls on it. So we'll find out. Stand by. Okay, I got the top off. This guy must have been a metal worker or something. This thing is steel. And it's quite heavy. Got a Jugundus transformer, a Jugundus, I believe it says it 4 Henry choke, and it looks like there's 2 of them in this package, plus perhaps something else. These are OA2 tubes, which are voltage regulators. I'm not sure what that tube is yet, or these two. So that's the next step. Pull the tubes out and see what we got. I went ahead and labeled these on the chassis while I was at it. These are 6Y6s, 2 of them. 12BY7, 12AU7, I'm sorry. 2 B2s and 1 OA2. I'll look those up and see what the tube manual has to say about them. Right now I want to see what it looks like under the chassis, see if it's worth going any further with this. Here we go. Alright, here's the underside. The bad news is these capacitors would all need replaced. They're 600 volts at 20 mics, which makes them very hard to find and expensive if you find them new. And there's nothing more worthless than a used capacitor. This type anyway. So I'm not going to waste any more time on this. I'm going to part it out. Here are the parts that I salvaged from the homebrew high voltage power supply that I don't feel is worth getting involved with, restoring. And I'll point out something else at the same time. This is, hopefully it'll focus. You can see right here that this capacitor was outgassing, materials coming out. And if it's doing that on one, they're all the same age, the same brand. So I'd have to replace all of them. For something I really don't even have a use for. I think I'm better off utilizing it as a parts supplier. I still have to check the tubes. Yeah, I really am looking forward to playing with these meters. Kind of interesting on the back, it says sealed, do not open, ruggedized, however you say that. I wouldn't be surprised if this came out of some kind of World War II unit. Looks like he paid $4 a piece for them. I'm going to guess from the age of some of the components that power supply was probably built in the late 50s, early 60s. So anyway, that's a story. I think it was worth a $10 investment if I use any of these parts. Some of these things you just can't get anymore. Or if you can get them, you got to search half a day on eBay. So if I only use a few of these items, I'll probably have got my $10 worth. With that, I'll say 73. See you on the next one.